Yo, what up, YouTube? Back with another video. I know it's been about a week since I posted the last one, but I had a goal, and I am going to be posting one video a week, even if I don't necessarily have the most to say in that video. I'm still gonna do one every week, just to kind of, for you guys and for me. Nobody's watching these videos yet, but they will, soon enough. So I just wanted to talk about, today I wanted to talk about how lately I've been feeling like I'm living in the Twilight Zone. That's the phrase I've been using lately. I'm sure you're familiar with the show. It's very famous. They made a movie, yada yada yada. It doesn't matter. Whatever you want to call it, Twilight Zone, The Matrix, simulation, whatever you want to call it. I've really been feeling like I'm living in a fake reality lately. Just nothing's making sense. I walk around, I go outside, I look into the world, and I'm not talking about stuff I see on social media, right? I'm talking about real life, stuff I see in the real world on a daily basis. I look around, and the world I see I don't even recognize it anymore. I don't recognize the world I'm living in. And it's been getting really crazy lately. Like, I walk around and I'm like, this is GTA. This is Grand Theft Auto. Am I living in a Grand Theft Auto reality? And let me know if you guys have been feeling that way too lately. Because I literally feel like all this shit is fake. Like, nothing makes sense. And I don't want to give specific examples because I don't want to come off as like I'm better than other people and like I'm this entitled asshole that deserves everything and deserves things that other people have that I don't have. So I'm not going to give specific examples, but you can kind of, use your critical thinking skills, and if you're experiencing similar things to me, maybe you can, think to yourself and, try to figure it out that way. Because I'm not going to say specific things. You'll just, if you know, and that's what I'm going to say about that, right? Now, this past week was very eventful for me mentally. Physically, it was the same shit, but mentally, I feel like I'll take 3 steps forward and then I'll take 4 steps back. I'll take 1 step forward, 2 steps back, and then when that happens, I lose faith in the process, and I lose faith in God, and I lose faith in my divine spirit, my divine being, and I don't want to lose that. I don't want to lose that faith in the universe and in God and in myself ultimately. So I'm making this video mainly to just remind myself to trust in the process and keep manifesting, keep visualizing, and things will work out. I gotta remind myself of the progress that I am making. Before, I would be too scared to get on camera and even talk and even form a coherent, thought on camera. And now I'm doing that, pretty well, I think. I think it's getting pretty natural. I'm talking like how I would talk to my brother or my mom or a friend, But yeah, let me know if you guys are feeling that way, like you're in a alternate reality, a simulation, a matrix, you want to call it, whatever you want to call it, whatever term you have for it, whatever you want to label it as. And yeah, I'll talk a little bit about my week. Like, Early in the week, I was feeling very motivated. It got better and better. And then towards the end of the week, it was deflated. And I feel like I lost a lot of progress in the end of that week. You know? But I'm still making this video, and I'm still progressing, at least in that sense. You know? I'm doing stuff that I wouldn't have done before. Right? And I don't care if people that know me see these videos. I want them to see the shit. You know? I don't care if they have, like, people been hating on me my whole fucking life. I don't care at this point. If the public wants to hate on me, fine. Wouldn't be nothing new. You're always gonna have people that build you up, and always gonna have people that try to break you down and break your spirit. Don't let them. Doesn't matter what they think. What matters really at the end of the day is your vision, what you think, what you believe you're capable of. It doesn't matter what other people think. If I listened to other people my whole life, I wouldn't have accomplished anything. I wouldn't have built the physique that I have. I wouldn't have made the proper changes that needed to be made. Right? So I'm making this video mainly for myself, but for other people, to remind them that you're not alone. You're never alone, even though you might feel like you are. You're never alone. And it's one thing I love about the internet, is that at our darkest moments, there's always somebody out there that can relate. Right? One thing that I have learned is that you just have to let go of your energy towards caring about what other people think of you and what other people, have to say about your opinions and your views. It doesn't matter. At the end of the day, you're going to believe what you believe because of your life experiences and your programming. You can also rewire your belief system. It's harder. I think it's harder for older people, but I do believe that it is possible. This video is kind of all over the place, but that's kind of how life is. Life is kind of all over the place sometimes. You make progress, you lose progress. You gain a friend, you lose a friend. You quit your job, you find a new job, a better job. You can constantly, change your environment and your situation. But it doesn't happen through doing the same things every day, over and over. The same things that you did before this new version of yourself came to life, came to physical form. You literally manifest new versions of yourself every day, every week, every year. You don't even realize it sometimes. I don't even realize it. I don't give myself enough credit. If people aren't giving you credit, you got to give it to yourself, man. If you're improving, you're making changes, you're bettering yourself, you're actually trying, God listens to that. I think a lot of people are struggling right now. They're hiding it. They're putting on this mask, this facade, like they're super happy and they're perfect and everything's cool all the time. And, I'm kind of just sick of that whole, I'm going to be positive no matter what. You don't have to be positive to be successful. I don't know if people forgot that. I'm not saying you need to be negative. You shouldn't be negative. Don't lose faith in yourself. But you don't have to constantly be positive to get things done. You're not going to be in a perfect mood all the time. You can do all these exercises. You know, I'm probably not good enough at these exercises yet. It is possible to be happy 100% of the time. I haven't achieved it though, and I'm not going to act like I can teach you. You know, like I said, this video is a little bit all over the place. I don't truly know what is possible, right? I don't. But I know progressing, changing, taking leaps of faith. You can't just, I don't care what anybody says. You can't just do the same things every day and expect change. That's literally insanity. Doing the same thing over and over expecting a different result. That's literally craziness. Yes, you can still be crazy. You can be good crazy, you can be bad crazy. Bad crazy is doing the same thing, expecting something different. You cannot do the same thing every single day and expect to improve if that has not gotten you any improvement in the past. But as long as you're making conscious efforts to improve every day, God sees that, God listens to that, God will reward you for that. You have to truly believe that you can. You have to stay focused. That's my main problem, is staying focused. But I'm getting better at it, and I will master it. I will master my focus. I'm still young. I'm only 23 years old. The world rejects me right now, but some parts of the world may reject me, but it will all balance out in the end. I truly believe that. It will all work out in the end. I believe that. That's why it will, because I believe it. I'm making these videos now. I will blow up on YouTube because my voice will be heard. It has to be. No choice but the universe, for the universe to hear it and to spread it. Are people gonna hate? Of course. They're gonna hate just by me existing. Like I said, people have been doing it all my life. I've been proving them wrong my whole life though, so that's why I have the faith to make these videos. Been proven doubters wrong my whole life. People that have told me that I can't do a certain thing, can't do this, can't do that, have been proven wrong and proven to be, just, distractions in the matrix, tests to try to knock me off my path, to see how strong my spirit really is. And I'm going to keep passing these tests with flying colors, and I have faith, and I believe that all of you watching this, you can too. You just got to believe it. But you can't do the same things over and over. And if you're watching this video, I believe that you're not doing the same stuff. You're not doing the same bad habits over and over. Because you're watching this, you're taking a leap of faith, just listening to some random guy on the internet with a fucking stringer on. Some random dude. So if you're watching this, I have faith in you, and you are making changes, just like me, just like all the people walking the divine path to greatness, and to not staying the same, to not conforming, to not believing the lies that you've been programmed to believe your whole entire life. Everything that you think is the truth, everything you think you believe in this world is all an illusion. All this fear, all this doubt, all this self-limiting nonsense is all an illusion. All those people that picked on you for whatever when you were younger, All the people that you picked on. Why? Why did you do it? You're mean to this person for no reason. Why? You're programmed to do it. I don't blame you. But at the end of the day, you do have to take some accountability for what you did. I take accountability for what I've done in my life. I've made mistakes. But I believe they've led me to this path, to this version of myself that I'm becoming, this, ever evolving version. There's a lot of people that don't believe in me. There's a lot of people that do believe in me. For those people that do believe in me, I believe in them. For all the people that don't believe in me, I believe in them too. I believe that anybody can achieve anything they focus on it hard enough, get good enough at it. You want to become whatever it is, you can do it. It takes action though. All this just sitting around and fucking visualizing, that's only half of it. People don't talk about that. Visualizing is only half of it. You have to actually go out and do it too. It's not just, maybe if you become a master at visualizing, you can have opportunities just walk right up to your door. I'm not at that level yet. You watching this probably not at that level yet. I think that takes years and years of mastery. You probably can get to that level eventually after you've already put in the physical work, though. You have to put in the physical work. You're not going to build that physique you want by just sitting on your ass, eating chips and ice cream and watching Netflix all fucking day. I'm sorry. Some of these visualization and manifestation people will tell you you can just sit down and not do anything and get whatever you want. No. That's just not how the universe works. I don't believe that's how it works. It's just not. You have to put energy out to get it back. If you're putting nothing out into the world, if I just sit in my bed and I decide not to make this video, how do I expect to reach anybody? I have to take a leap of faith. These videos ain't getting no views now, but like I said, they will at some point. And I truly believe that. They need to. They have to. My voice has to be heard. So does yours. You whoever watching this, you make a channel too. I'm sure you have a voice. You might not be able to articulate things at the level that I can, or at the level that another YouTuber can. I'm not saying everybody is a genius, but if you have a voice, speak it. Speak it with your chest out. Speak your beliefs. Be proud of what you are and be proud of the faith that you have in yourself. Believe in yourself. Achieve anything. See it in your mind, hold it in your hand. But you do have to actually go out to the world to put it out there. There's no way I can get to 1 million subscribers one day if I never post a video. To actually put it out into the universe. Put it out. Reward you tenfold. Anyway, that's about it. That's about all I needed to say for today. And don't know when my next video is going to be, but it'll be soon. All right. Hope you guys have a lovely, blessed day. And stay strong. Keep faith alive. Trust in yourself. You are divine. You are here for a reason. You do have a certain path. Never forget that. I'm out. Have a nice day.